y'all, it's your girl Niyah, and we are here for another video. I am so sorry for not posting a video. Literally all summer, all I've been doing is making videos, but my editing software has been shutting down. Every time I edit a video and I try to save it, it crashes and it deletes everything. And I'm so annoyed. So now I am filming on my phone and hopefully I can figure it out later. I'm so hyped right now, but look at my bun. I'm not chicken-headed. I swear, like, I'm not bald. A freshman advice video. And so I'm bringing this to you because I'm deciding to do a little back to school series. So this is going to consist of other videos, school related and stuff like that. So since I'm a senior this year, class of 18, okay, but since I'm a senior, I've obviously went through 4 years of high school, and I think I know my stuff. And so this is stuff that I would want somebody to tell me when I was a freshman. I think that it's valuable information, honestly, because it's stuff that I've learned throughout the years or throughout my time that I wish I would have known before. And so for tip number 1, it is don't procrastinate. And I know that people tell you this all the time throughout life, but really when you get to high school, it's bad. Like for me, I'm the type to do stuff not like the night before it's due, but the period before it's due. Like I will literally be like missing the whole lesson and just finishing my homework in class, or if I finish a project. For me, I don't stay up late. So if it's past 10 o'clock and I'm still not done with it, I'm not doing it. Like that's just what it is. And I'll save it for the morning after and then rush all morning, which is bad. That's like the point of not to do it. And procrastinating leads to like super bad behavior, because I have college next year and that's gonna be really bad when I'm procrastinating and nobody's going to tell me to get on it, you know, and then I fail college. But that will not happen because I won't fail college. My second tip is to be nervous, but not be too nervous. Like, don't be walking around sweating and drenching and be like, oh my God, somebody's going to bully me. Like, this is the worst time of my life. Like, high school is so enjoyable. If you make the best of it, it will be the best experience ever. Because honestly, I didn't make the best experience of it. I was super nervous. I didn't really talk to anybody. And so, like, it took me a little while longer to actually have fun and enjoy high school. My third tip is for the first day of school, and this is, it's okay to get lost, or don't be afraid of getting lost. So what most schools have around my area, and I think they should probably have it everywhere else, is they have a system where there's a bunch of kids or admin that will help you if you're lost. Like they will be out there, like, and on the first couple of days of school, they won't, but on the first couple of days of school, I know for sure that they won't mark you tardy if you get lost and you don't know where you're going. Because, again, you're just getting to high school. You're new. Like, it's okay. So, basically, yeah, there's people to help you, tell you where to go. Some people even walk you to your class. So, honestly, don't even be afraid about getting lost. I think your biggest worry should be where your friends are going to be at during lunch. Like, communicate that. Because on my first day of high school, me and my friends didn't do that, and I ended up having lunch alone. You will be alone. That's tip 4. You are most likely going to be alone, or you're going to be with your little group of friends, huddles, not really talking to anybody. That is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Try to make as many friends as you can. And I'm not saying like trust everybody with your deepest, darkest secrets or anything like that, but make as many friends as you can. Because although they're not going to be forever friends, you still want to make connections, make relationships with people. Because you might find someone who's interested in stuff that you're doing. So you can find common interests, stuff like that, get the hookups on certain stuff. Like at my school, a bunch of kids are into photography and I want to model. Like, so it's super cool to get to work with them and stuff like that. So definitely like make connections. My 5th advice, one of those. Okay, so my 5th word of advice is that be prepared to not have the same friends. I literally, from elementary school to middle school, I switched up best friends. Middle school to high school, I switched up best friends. And I've had the same set of friends for 4 years. So you can't, like, I'm not saying don't trust okay, you can trust people, but don't trust everybody. And the people that you do trust, like, I'm the type, if we're not friends anymore, like, I don't hold anything against you. We just fell off. It's natural, like, but I know people, I switch up friends a lot because as a person, I change, my interests change. And that's same with other people. And so I have friends that I used to be friends, or people that I used to be friends with that are still friends with the same people. And it's been 6 years. So that's great, but most likely you won't have the same friends because some of you will change and your interests will change. your attitude towards them will change. Like, something's gonna change. So yeah, don't expect to keep the same friends. My 6th step is to continue something that you're passionate about. For me, I feel like I was super passionate about dance. I wanted to be a dancer, but I also wanted to play basketball, and I had to choose. So my freshman year, I took dance and I played basketball. And so then after doing high school dance, I realized, probably because of the teacher, that dancing wasn't for me and basketball was. So I pursued it, and now I'm playing varsity at my senior year, and it's great. So always pursue something that you're passionate about. Even if you're a freshman, there's some freshmen on my team that play varsity like their first year. Like, and always build. Always expect to work hard and build. Sorry for the delay. Your girl is back again. I'm sorry. What happened was my mom came home and she was like, don't be in my room. So basically, I'm just going to start off where I left off on tip 6 about being passionate about something. So even if you're into music and dance, like my school, I know that we have like this VAPA program, Visual and Performing Arts, where we have like these talent shows and stuff like that where you can express yourself. We have something called Summer Nights where it's like a talent show outside kind of. And so yeah, like if you're a singer, dancer, whatever you're passionate about, go and audition and go and try and like express yourself, because honestly the world is way more open today. We're more accepting. So I feel like even though there's some of those high schoolers that are going to be mean and try to knock you down, there's going to be more trying to lift you up. Tip number 7 is don't be rude or cocky. And I feel like this is just a personality thing. Like if you know that you're a rude or cocky person, nobody's gonna like you. Nobody's gonna fuck with you. Nobody's gonna be like, oh yeah, let's invite that person to my party. It's not happening. And so when you're rude and cocky, especially if you're incoming freshman coming in, the upperclassmen just aren't gonna like you, and they're gonna make it hard for you. Like, that's just what it is. And I feel like that's with anything. If you're rude or cocky to like in any place, people are gonna give you a hard time just because like nobody fucks with that. Like, why can't you just be chill and like nice and stuff? Like, I know everybody has their moments where they're rude or they have an attitude, because even I have those moments. But I mean, if you're overall chill or cool person, then you'll be fine. Okay, tip number 8 is about school, and it is to switch teachers early. So there's a lot of bad teachers or teachers who don't care about your education. And why does this garbage truck have to come right now? Anyways, I hope you guys don't even hear that. But basically, there's a lot of teachers who don't care about your education, and I feel like if you can tell from the jump that this teacher does not care, or they'd rather be somewhere else, or they're on their phone, or they're like doing something else, then you don't need to be in that class. Because honestly, your main goal is to get through high school so you can go to a good college and get a good career, and you can't do all that if your foundation is weak. And so basically, my experience with it, I had a bad teacher. Let's call him Mr. M. And people who know me know this teacher because I was throwing a fit. I'm usually like a mellow person, but with him, I was just like, nope, Blue, get out of my face. Like, no. Like, it was so bad. Every single day, he would just be like, oh yeah, here's your work. I'm going to play old music and eat my crusty carrots on my desk all day. And so basically, that's all he did. And most kids liked it because they didn't have to do any work. Everybody cheated on every test. But when the final came that the district gave us, everybody failed. Like, I got a 38%. And it dropped my A to a C. Your girl was not having it. I wanted at least to be in that class, and I was, like, pissed. So I went to him, and I was like, this isn't fair. Like, can I have a B, blah, blah. And he was like, your grade is what you get, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, bet. So I went to the AP, and I told him, like, this is a trash teacher. Everybody failed his final because he doesn't teach. And then guess what I got? He raised me 6% to get a B+. But more of the story, after that, the next semester, I switched out of this class from the jump. Like, I was not playing. And so more of the story is, why go through all of that hardship when you just have a good teacher? My second semester, great teacher. I passed the class easily. But what's the point going through all that struggle when you can, like, still struggle, but in, like, an educational way, you know? Not all that extra stuff, like the crusty carrots and the trash music. So yeah, switch your teachers early. Oh yeah, and if you notice, I'm wearing this San Francisco State jacket. My friend's going here, not me. She just left it, and I decided to wear it. And so yeah, let me tie this. But I'm going to be going to her moving day, so watch out for that vlog. Okay, now back to this video. Number 9 goes with tip 5, and it is to try and make new friends. Like I said before, like, there's going to be so many new people. You're not going to keep the same friends. So why dwell on, like, I don't have any friends. High school sucks. I'm so depressed. I don't know what to do. And why don't you go and make some new friends? Even make friends that you don't even, like, vibe with. Like, I'm in the ASB now, and I've made, like, so many new friends in the ASB just off people that I would have probably never talked to. Just based off because we have so many different personalities, interests, all that other stuff. And it's so cool to constantly be making new friends because you have new people to hang out with, new people to collab with, and share ideas, and, like, just everything. Make connections. Like, new friends is the wave. Honestly, just be a chill-ass person and make new friends. My last tip. And this is about relationships, and I might go onto a little tangent or ramble, whatever it's called. But tip number 10 is don't try and jump into a relationship. Do not. Okay, so for me, my freshman year, I came into high school with this whole fantasy, like, I'm going to meet my boyfriend, we're going to be together all the years of high school, and we're going to be together forever. That's going to be the love of my life. Like, we're going to have kids, we're going to get married. No. That is most likely not going to happen. Every couple that I know from my freshman year that has been dating, like, the person's either cheating or they broke up by now. And it's senior year. So, like, yeah. With me, I got into a relationship with this guy who is currently the guy that I'm still talking to. But it was just rocky. And so, great the first time we dated. Like, perfect. Then one of my close friends lied to him and basically made him break up with me. End of the story. So the rest of my freshman year, heartbroken. I literally was so sad and so depressed. And I literally wouldn't talk to anybody. I wouldn't hang out with anybody because I felt like I couldn't trust anybody. And then after that, like, I realized, like, I am too cute, too smart to be acting like this. So I decided that from then on, I'm just about to be by myself. I'm busy cool by myself. I'm about to make new friends so I could have people to chill with. And so we ended up getting back together a couple times. That's not the point. We're still together now. But that's not the point. It's just through all the hardship, why do that? Why hop into something when you can just enjoy high school? If something's meant to be, it will come back. And I feel like that's how me and him were. Like, we came back more than once. Too many times, actually. But, like, if it's meant to be, it's going to keep coming back, keep resurfacing, keep trying to make it work. But don't force anything. Just because he's cute and he's nice to you doesn't mean he likes you. Or just because he gives you a compliment and says that you're pretty doesn't mean he likes you. That's one of the big things that these girls confuse. Just because you say that they're cute does not mean that you like them. So, I mean, yeah, just don't hop into anything. I would hate to see anybody's heart get broken. And honestly, when you do feel like you're ready and that person's ready and you guys, like, have established a strong relationship, like, even if you guys were friends before, then okay, have your relationship and stuff like that. But if it's not that and you're just hopping into it because you think someone's cute or something's like, oh my god, you should definitely date so and so, like, you guys would be so cute, like the Instagram pictures, and like, you guys would be goals. I'd be like, should I? Okay, maybe I'm gonna go talk to him. No, that's not how it works. Or, like, even if someone slides into your DMs, you gotta be careful, girl or boy, because you never know what their intentions are. Most guys in high school, they just wanna buck. But not hyping it up, but for real. They're trying to get in your pants. They're not trying to wife you. They're trying to, like, have fun. That's what high school's all about, having fun, quote unquote, even though that's not fun. But yeah, so they're not looking to love you, to cherish you. 99.9% of them aren't trying to really mess with you. So I just advise to do yourself. Like, not, that sounds so weird. Just be able to be by yourself before you try to be with somebody else. Self-love is, actually, that's the major key. That is the whole point of this video almost. Make sure you have self-love before you have anything else, because that's going to take you way farther than if you don't love yourself and you try to look for other people to love you, as in friends, relationships. That's the key. That's my secret to surviving high school. Get good grades, self-love, and good friends. So if you guys like this video, comment, rate, and subscribe, and comment anything else that you want to see or hear, any comments you have. If I forgot anything, leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe. I love doing this for you. I'm sorry that it took me so long. Again, I had technical difficulties, and I've been meaning to upload literally all summer. So I hope you guys have a great school year. I love you guys so much. Bye.